head to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. I'm sure the people of Los Angeles, Commissioner Goodell, and everybody that has to do with it is happy to have a home playoff game in the brand new SoFi Stadium, as the Rams will host a playoff game. This is interesting. This line has been all over the place, but we've got it as the Cardinals opening up as 4-point favorites on the road against the Los Angeles Rams in another massive over-under. 50.5 points here, Phil.
Taking the over for 50.5.
Same. This is going to be a hell of a high score.
And I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking the Rams to win this.
Phil's got the Rams. What's your What's your reasoning here for the Rams?
Me, their defense, especially Bond and Donald, them guys getting to Kyler. And also the Rams offense. Them, keep going to Cup, getting at the run game. They got a lot of backs as well. So, Akers is back. I feel as though they still need to get I don't know if Henderson's back yet.
Right.
If he's back, get him in the mix as well, because he's the more power runner. Akers is more the, outside guy. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Rams. I feel as though they can defensively can hold the Cardinals.
When I look at this Los Angeles Rams team in recent weeks, I see a familiar sight, and that is the sight of a broken quarterback. And a quarterback in Matt Stafford that is locked in on Mr. Odell Beckham Jr. one too many times. And I thought this at the time, and there's been a shadow of a doubt in my head watching Odell catch some of these touchdowns and having some marginal small success that he's had out there in Los Angeles. But right when that happened, I thought to myself, man, wouldn't it be something if Odell Beckham Jr. is the reason why the Los Angeles Rams don't go to a Super Bowl this year? Wouldn't it be something if he was the reason, an alligator arm catch where he's afraid to get hit, or a drop pass, or some weird nuancy Odell Beckham Jr. thing happens in the postseason? His playoff success hasn't been much in his time with the Giants, so we'll see. But I'm not even talking.
You know what that sound like?
What's it sound like?
A bitter Cleveland fan.
But seriously, you can't watch these games and tell me that Matt Stafford has been a different quarterback and a worse quarterback when targeting Odell Beckham Jr. the same way that it broke Baker.
He looked inconsistent, but if you look at the stats, Kupp's still getting the ball and Kupp's still doing his thing.
And he needs to.
Both of them really getting the ball. So it's like, because how you think it would be if Woods wasn't hurt right now and all three of them was out there?
I'll tell you this, Odell wouldn't be a Ram.
He would, because obviously before they probably been one of them, but it just happened to be Wood got hurt and it made it perfect. You know what I mean? So
I just look at Matt Stafford and I see a different guy. He threw that interception at the end of the game.
It's the same Matt Stafford that was in Detroit. I mean,
and you had Odell in the clear. He was wide open. I'm sure Pops was getting ready to fire up the whole Instagram. Oh, he was open, and surely enough, that ball was nowhere near him. I'm just saying, I've watched Matt Stafford play, and it's a different Matt Stafford. And that's my win condition, is just get the ball to Kupp, dude. Forget that Odell's there. Odell doesn't probably know the playbook. He's probably running
Odell's going to be open, but, hey, your guy is Kupp.
Yep.
And everybody on the team know that, and I feel as though Odell know that. That's why you ain't hear nothing in the media. I feel as though he's contempt. He's not overly happy. He's contempt. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a good situation for him. You know what I mean? He's on a winning team.
Okay, he's on a winning team for now until
he's on a team that believes in passing the ball a lot. You know what I mean? So
interesting.
We'll see.
He's on a winning team right now, and we shall see, Phil, if that winning team continues, because I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals to pull off a road playoff victory here at SoFi. And it's the reason that I've been saying, and I think Kyler and this offense has proven to me this year to be a step above where they were at last year. And people were looking at Kliff Kingsbury like a guy that could get fired, and just the polarizing QB play of Kyler Murray.
He's been inconsistent lately.
He has been. He surely has been.
That.
But it could be enough. I think his versatility could be enough to outweigh that Rams defense. Like, obviously, they got the names, and nobody's disputing that.
It take one good time for Donald to get to his little ass, and yeah.
But could Donald catch him?
He can.
He's gonna be scattering all over, dude. Those little Madden moves.
Contain.
Yeah, that is what they got to do. That
you gotta contain him. Keep him contained.
It's gonna be fun to watch. I'll say this for sure.
Kyler make more plays outside of the pocket, and then standing in the pocket.
Oh, that's
You know what I mean? So, and best believe they're gonna be making some plays where they might pull the offensive lineman and get him out there.
Yeah.
Just to make sure he got some protection outside of the pocket, because Vaughn and those guys are going to be hunting after him. But at the same time, don't forget you got Jalen Ramsey back there.
Yep.
He's playing a hell of a year. And, it's going to make it tough for the Cards. That's why I'm going with the Rams.
Well, that's good news for us either way, because we just talked about a whole lot of offense in Cooper Kupp and Kyler Murray and rolling the pocket and all these things. So we definitely both like the over 50.5 here. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think the inconsistencies of Matt Stafford and the growth of Kyler Murray could be on display for everyone to see here in primetime. And let's not forget that Odell Beckham guy has a mistake or two in his arsenal. Always does down the stretch.